Student learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the x and y-intercept of a line given a graph. Here we have a graph of a line with a positive slope. This particular line is passing or crossing through the x and the y axis. So here you have the x-axis, and notice that the line crosses the x-axis, as well as that graph, that line, it also crosses or touches the y-axis. The point where they touch these x and y axes are called their intercepts. So the x-intercept of a line is the point at which the line crosses the x-axis. And the y-intercept of a line is the point at which the line crosses the y-axis. Some practice to see if you can identify the x and y intercepts. So let's begin with the x-intercept. Can you see where this line crosses or touches the x-axis? Where does it touch? If you said -4, then that is correct. That is the point where this graph crosses or touches the x-axis. Therefore, we call it the x-intercept. So you can simply identify it by just saying the x-intercept is at -4, or if you want its specific location in terms of the rectangular coordinate system, to get there, you would go over -4 for your x value and stay at 0 for your y. So its location would be at -4, 0. So again, it can be identified just simply stating it's located at -4, the x-intercept, or you can give its specific location, it's at -4, 0. How about the y-intercept? Can you see where it crosses or touches the y-axis? If you said down at -6, then you are correct. That is where it crosses the y-axis. You can say it crosses at -6, or you can give its specific location, and its specific location is 0, -6. Let's do some more practice. Where's the x-intercept? The point where it touches the x-axis. Actually, on this one, we have two places in which it touches or crosses the x-axis. So again, we can identify it as just -2 and +2, or we can give its specific location. How about the y-intercept, the point where it crosses or touches the y-intercept? Did you say -3? If you did, then you are correct. If you want to give its specific location, sure, you can write it as 0, -3. But the y-intercept is at -3. How about this example? Where's the x-intercept, the point where it crosses or touches the x-axis? Well, recall, this is your x-axis, and that line does not touch or cross that axis at no point. So therefore, there is no x-intercept. How about y-intercept? Does it touch or cross the y-axis? You bet. Where does it touch? Exactly, it touches at 3. So the y-intercept is at 3, or if you want a specific location, that would be 0, 3. How about this one? What is the x-intercept? Again, you should have identified that there are two of them, two places in which it crosses or touch the x-axis. We can give its location, it's at 1 and 7, or we can give its specific location in terms of an ordered pair. How about the y-intercept? Does it touch or cross the y-intercept? Yes, it sure does, right there at -1. Its specific location would be 0, -1.